So yeah, you see me walking in the rain, and now that I have taken off a few things, these trousers make me look so fat even though they got the stripes. It's Cook's trousers. Cooks wear these, so I bought them once when I was going somewhere, and when I was at the shop I was wet already, so I had to buy some stuff. Therefore I cannot, I just wear it once, and once they're dirty I'm not gonna clean them, wash them, just gonna throw them away. So yeah, I'm gonna do a few things. I'm looking forward to having like everything on its place. Like when I think about it, all the stuff is a lot. I got it all, the descriptions in German and English, so if I were to copy paste the descriptions and upload, yeah, I can do that. Doesn't take long, but it actually, I can open several pages and upload onto archive.org. That's what I'm doing at the moment. But when you upload, yeah, I can do that. I'll restart the computer so it'll forget all about, the temporary files and stuff, and then I can start afresh. So here it is where I would be warm during winter when snow covers it all. Right here I would go and take off a sweater and a bit more further down than I did it right now. Yeah, and during summer it's even further up than I did today. So yeah, I haven't really been sleeping too much. I've done the whole computer, like the whole, my computer at home now has like, initially it had like 3 megabytes free disk space. So I erased a few things, now it's 30. So I'm not really well equipped. But I'm not gonna buy any, hard disk, because I figured if I upload everything onto archive.org, and since I'm an artist and not paid, my pay will be once I'm dead. Everything is available to the public, so I put it Creative Commons, so you need to name me. If you're not doing so, then you're stealing my work. And people anyway, they do. To cite people, you can always steal work. And even the song, the lyrics, these things I will upload. Like, take the time and really upload the lyrics and all of it, so that no one can go saying. And maybe I will even do different archive.org profiles, because until now it's just been media reviews, and since they've been created for that kind of ordeal, I read they wanted to have the internet as an ephemeral medium captured, so that's why the Wayback Machine exists. And then they wanted to have the news, so it's like, if the elite own, and they do own with their 5 media conglomerates, all media, so in every country the big channels, the big players are all owned by the elite, and the elite, they own 40% world commerce, if not more, so now that you're allowed to put the news of those elite media outlets onto archive.org, what have you got? you're just cementing what those elite few have planned. Kind of, it's not like you're having a podcast and you put it up onto archive.org. So that's what they're looking for. They actually they scan the internet for so-called important websites. But how would you know? If you have a biased view onto the world, then important is the ones with the most traffic. But look at Miles Mattis' webpage. That one has quite a bit of traffic, okay? But it's not known throughout the board. Not all ages, well, I have never met anyone that knows about it. So by now I'm thinking that Ed Chiarini was wrong. Ear analysis, yes or no, doesn't matter. It looked quite scientific, his way to say, there might be people pretending to be others. He's right with the candidate oath form, so no president needs to put a passport onto the table, proving who he is, proving, who he says he is. So, and then of course, would that be what they wanted to be up there? So he's not having any videos out. People need to read his PDFs or let them be read to them. So that's what I do. At the beginning I was so interested, and there were always these pictures inserted, like with the Elvis Presley thing. So you really had to have the words and the pictures and all of that in front of you. But now it's just that I'm copy pasting the text, then I let it read to me by text to speech, and then I go looking at the pictures while this thing is reading the text out to me. And then, like there was one about Greta Thunberg, and because there is a Svante Arrhenius who's got a Wikipedia page, and he is related to her. Her family is a family of actors. So what Ed Chiarini says, that people being actors play parts in our official media, being kings and queens and politicians, seems to be correct. Also when you look at the candidate oath form. So yeah, some actor always does have a secondary kind of name, and that one would be their actor name. So like Zuckerberg, when he got arrested, they were proving that, well, it was his name according to the documents, but I'm not really sure though. What it said for sure was that he wasn't as old as he said he was. So that's what they do. They give you pictures of somebody, and then that person grows older. And if now he's living in Switzerland somewhere, I wouldn't even recognize him if I met him. That's the way things work. My hair is kind of loose, so I need to stop and get rid of the sweater. This one I'm wearing, and then fasten my hair a bit better. So what has she been writing? She wrote, if ever she gets to hear something by the people from this mountain village that goes against me, she will give me the sack. Now she's doing something she's done before, and she's not legally, she's not right. I should write back. When you're saying you're gonna give me the sack, What if I were to burglar someone? She cannot do that, because within Switzerland it's not that you have to be a honest person and then you get a house rent to you. No, it's that you gotta have the money, you sign the paper. So if the people want to see your police record, they could just ask for it. Certain, like when you go work for someone, they ask. So she still goes about it as if though I'm stupid. But I'm not gonna write back, because then in the following email she wrote, even though I don't have a phone, that's actually how she started, we can meet. And I told her I don't want to meet. I don't want to be talking to her about third parties. So if she got the problem, I wrote all that and then I erased. I don't want to talk about third parties with you, because that would be what the people on this mountaintop do. They always care for stuff that's none of their business. So I erased that and I just wrote, yeah, I heard you want to have no problems, and for that I will take care no one is driving over my feet when they pass with their tractors, with their farmer vehicles. So I seeded in some more information so she knows. When people say, she took newspapers with her, I'm saying they nearly drove over my feet. That's what they do. They never stop. They go like, oh yeah, it's my mountain. Why would I have to stop? So that's why I was walking. I wasn't really walking in the midst of the road though. I should, because if I'm on the side, they actually drive over me. But if they need to get on their brakes because I'm in the middle of the road, then I'm safe. That's the way farmers fight foreigners. They know I'm not out working. Whenever they have asked, I was not answering their questions. And a lot of them have, like when I was hitchhiking. Are you from this and that part of Switzerland? Well, it's none of your business. I'm hitchhiking. Let's talk about the weather. Let's talk about something. So yeah. And then she continued, if she hears anything. And she said she doesn't want to kick me out because I came up with I'm moving. And then she said, in that case, move. And so now I know she's really harsh on that topic, even though she has no right. So I was asking, as I told you, on the 30th, can you give me an email? Shall I move, yes or no? And then she said, it makes no sense to move until the end of December. When I was talking about end of the following month. So she thought I'm stupid. I don't really read the contract. Well. So I'm sweating. Now I'm gonna... And you can tell by her emails that she's been really angry at the beginning and now she's cooling down. Maybe because she's talked to a few more people, maybe she's cooled down on her own. You never know. Because, few people I know, they don't talk shit about me. And that is the postman and the woman in that expensive shop. I haven't posted any mean review on her Google page. The stuff she sells is 3 times the price the stuff costs in the valley. Hello? Yeah, it's because, once I leave, I can do so. I don't need to do it now. It's the same with that taxi driver.